Do you feel the vibes?
Hey guys, Big Daddy G here, back again with another Clash of Clans video. Today we're going to look at our previous war, and I was kind of shocked we wound up with another perfect war. This team had a 6-war win streak. They were pretty strong in the end. If you've seen their video yesterday, I believe we were ahead around 28-12 or 28-18, somewhere in there. Anyway, we were leading, and I knew that the top guy, he was going to come back strong. Well, when we saw him 3-star Brody, boy, we were worried. But luckily, I held up against him. He was only able to grab the 1-star. So today we're going to look at some of the Queen Pop Laloons, how strong they were. First is Lord Micah Guff against number 4. So he's going to come in here, weaken this corner. As you can see, both X-bows are pointed down, which helps a lot. He was able to get that air sweeper out with that also. He got that unfortunate Tesla on the outside, but he was still able to get it down, and he went ahead and dropped one more loon smartly while that archer tower was still shooting the other one. So he was still able to get the CC drawn out. Going to draw the dragon out to the edge. And then line up the archers and put the archer queen behind them. So the dragon will take out all the archers first, trying to keep her from using her ability too soon. And he's going to start down here right on the queen. So he drops in 2 hounds. Start sending in the loons. He's going to drop the rage right over the queen. There goes one real fast. He's already got the other 2 coming in on the next air defense. Drops a haste right in there trying to get to that rage. Kind of crazy, but as you can see, the queen was standing too close. I believe it was to the X-bow right there that got the queen with the loons. Pretty decent rage right there. Kind of got him around that corner. Unfortunately, the only thing left was that wizard tower, archer tower, but it was just too many of them. It's just overpowering. All the pups on there with a few minions to help clean up. Don't you love those little blue minions? Drops in the king to help finish. We'll look at number 5 with Ash. The exact same troop composition. Exact same concept. Going to attack a air defense away from the queen. Usually. Depends on the preference and the base, of course. But you want to leave that little triangle around the queen as much as possible. And then you want to start a funnel on the outside over here. Excuse me. He got a skelly trap, or she did, and she was smart enough to throw down a minion to draw those skellies over there, so they won't be affecting the loons. So that's one skelly trap out of the way. Pretty easy CC on that one. So the queen isn't right here by this air defense, so she just needs to work her way around. Oh, queen jumps up in there all of a sudden. It's kind of odd. Got the rage over the queen for the pups. Got the hounds. Dropped a haste there again. But here comes the pups right on the queen. Took her out in a hurry. Got the skelly trap, and you got the pups taking out the skelly trap. One more hound to pop. There it goes. Just in the nick of time. So once again, you got minions in the corners. King down here. Tons of pups. Look at all the pups on the map. Look at all the loons. Just an overkill. Don't get me wrong. Both of the bases, the X-bows were down. And I believe this one is too for Queen Ash. Yes. Well, no, one of them is actually up. No, it's down. So let's watch it. He's leaving these in here for the queen. She's trying to create a funnel here. Get that air sweeper. Luckily, just the one's able to slip in there. Draw the dragon out to the edge. Drop down the archers and then the archer queen. And see, talk about low-level heroes. These heroes are only both level 10. I honestly believe as long as the queen is at least a level 5 so you can use her ability, and you have level 1 hounds, as Queen Ash does, and level 6 loons, you can pull off this attack with a high rate of success. Dropped in the hounds on there. He's got one pup shooting the queen. And luckily she was distracted with the loons, so they was able to take her out. Just sent in that last hound. A little late on that one, but it might have actually worked out for the best. This hound's still alive though. It's the only bad thing about sending one in late. You have a less likely chance of getting it to pop. And there goes the last defense. So now it's just cleanup. You got them two pups following those CC loons. Just take them out before they get to the king. Now they're worried about the enemy king. But still, enough to take out the base in a hurry. So one more Town Hall 9 queen pop. Princess Riley. Now, both of her X-bows are pointed up. Once again, she's going to leave a triangle around the queen. Tried to get that air sweeper, weaken it and the X-bow. As you can see, both of them were weakened a little bit. Now trying to create a good funnel. Would have been nice if you could have got that cannon down, but it's still good enough. You still got a lot in the middle anyway. Same as usual, draw down the dragon and drop down the archers and the archer queen behind. As you can see, 10 and 11 heroes again. Here goes the Law Loon portion. Sucking in the air mines. Right over the queen. Drops in the rage again. She's standing right beside that wizard tower. She's busy, and there's them pups right on top of her. She's done for. Drops in that rage, maybe a little early. Might would have been better to save it to sweep them on over towards the other air defense, but it gave the air defense time to pop the last hound. As you can see, quite a few pups on the map again. The whole right side is finished. Still got the queen running around. And got the king up top helping with these high HP buildings. 3 storages right here together. While they clean up the bottom down here. And that's all she wrote. Now I have to show my attack on number 1 because I was really surprised, even myself, at the way how well it went today. I had missed the 3-star. I ran out of time. I got a 97% on number 2. Town Hall 10 just needed 5 more seconds. I had 2 buildings left, I think it was. So Brody come behind me and he got the 3-star. He had it 1 for us, so there was no pressure. The other team, they had our number 4 with a 1-star and a couple of Town Hall 9 attacks to try to take them down. So if they would have got us by percentage. So the only thing I had to worry about is Brody. He got 54% 1-star on number 1, so I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and attack. Let's just hope I can at least get a little more percentage. That way there, if we tie, we'll win by percentage. The main concept, I mean, if I remember correctly, this is the same thing to me as a Gobo La Lune attack at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. It's just I have the Warden, which helps it a lot. Using 1 clone spell. I believe Clash with Ash introduced me to this when he posted a video about it. They were using double clone spells and 1 clone spell. He favored the double. Once I tried the double, it was okay. But I've gotten into a decent groove with this attack. So let's watch. Threw in 1 loon, which I do forget a lot, to draw out the CC. Which I don't mind the ground ones as much as the air ones. So I get that going. Drop in my golem. Wall breakers. Just a few wizards to create the funnel. And then I drop in my bowlers and heroes. Poison on the CC and the queen. As far as I'm concerned right here, all I wanted to do was get that air defense that was in this compartment. And I got it. So I was happy. Anything else to me was a bonus, and everybody turned towards the Eagle Artillery, so I was like, okay, this is going good. So they took it out, they even get the Wiz Tower. So I was just kind of hanging loose a minute, watching my guys take out as much as they could. Waiting on the Queen to see if she would get that Wiz Tower. She got it. So that just made things even easier on me. I knew she couldn't get that, but she dropped in my 2 hounds. Dropped in a few loons down here to try to get to this air defense. Made sure my warden stayed with the group up top because I wanted him to get as much of that as he could. And that haste worked perfect. I mean, I couldn't believe how wonderfully they flew across there. Dropped my clone in the middle with the rage right behind it just to take out every bit of it. Probably didn't even really need that freeze, but I went ahead and used it just to make sure. Traveled right across to the air defense. I mean, you could not ask for better pathing in this attack. I was able just to drop in the minions behind. I mean, I practically knew when I put the clone, the raids in the middle, and as soon as they left there, they went for that air defense. and I saw how many loons were still with the Warden, I knew I had every chance in the world to get the 3-star. I couldn't believe it. It would take some crazy air mind, which, by the way, was another reason I didn't 3-star number 2. My minions would have finished, but a group of them hit one of the red air mines, and it took out the group. If it hadn't been for that, I would have finished it on time and got the 3-star on it too. But Brody, he killed it. He loves using that bowler healer walk. He just kills them with it. So that was a wonderful war. As you can see, we've won 5 in a row now. Be great. Any great attackers wish to join? Feel free. It'd be wonderful. Whenever you request, just put my name, Big Daddy G, in there, and I'll know that you've seen the video, and we'll let you in. And if for some reason you don't have the required trophies, if you'll leave a comment below, I'll send you an invite if you'll send me your player tag. So leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.